40 to 10 meter in-fed half wave. They use the little spark plug transformer down here on the bottom. I really like those. And I configure my wire in two pieces. The first half is, is resonant on 20 meters. And then the second half, what I call the 40 meter half, which is not 40 meters long, it's about 33 feet long, is the 40 meter half. So it makes a 40 to 10. And if conditions are right and the tuner's right, then I can tune the bands in the middle. I'm playing with a KX2 today, so I think I will. What's different about this is I normally run this in a little more of a shallow slope, but this is a great tree. And I didn't think I could get to the top of it, but I did. And I have to admit, that was quite an impressive throw for a flatlander like me. Eat your heart out, Thomas Witherspoon. He's the king of throw lines. Okay, so here we are. We are at US 2991. That's the Bonham State Park in North Texas. Beautiful little park. Got a wire up using a 40 to 10 in-fed half wave. I'm going to use the Elecraft K2, which is, I tell you what, I could be president of the Elecraft K2 Lovers Association. I'm sure there's already a fan club and a Discord and all that stuff, so I don't claim to be in charge of them, but I am in charge of the people who just love the K2. I am the greatest lover of it. This is a great radio. Bought it as a Hamfest find. Thanks, Danny, for pointing it out for me to give props where they are. And it's bigger than my KX2. It's bigger than a lot of the other QRP rigs I have, but I just really like it. I really like the way it sounds. I like the way it feels. So let's get started. I haven't spotted or anything like that, but I will get started. US 2991. Let's go 61. Let's see where everybody else is. So I'm going to open up the Polo app. So we're going to go down here, self-spotting, it says QRV, and might want to give it a little power. There's, let's do 5 watts. Had it down to 0. I don't know if you can see that little power meter there, but I knew it was wrong because there was nothing happening. So now we're spotted. Oh, thank you. No. Thank you. People are so polite. I love it. Tennessee. Okay, EYF. Florida, okay. Anybody else? Okay. Did it work for you? Good. Okay. Oh, buddy. Get this guy a little star. It's just barely. Anybody? Probably lock that. Good. Sorry about that. I bet that guy. I came in really low under him after when I kind of slid off that. I bet he was like, "What just happened?" I heard a V. Let's tune this just to make sure I'm not somewhere else. That's Paul. He's a solid 5. Thanks, Paul. Idaho. Greatest hunter of all time. Thanks, Paul. Oh, I thought there might be somebody right behind him. I heard somebody. We'll get one more and then I can bring the power up and see if we can get some pileups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I need 2 more because I'm not counting that guy. He never came back. There's a tuner. 6 dits for my 5, KA5. Sorry about that. A little rude sometimes. Let's see if there's anybody else out there. So there's a lot on there. There's 2 guys not on 20. Oh, there's Ed. Ed's on. Let's go. Okay. All right, I want to go hunting and see if I can get Ed before I leave. He's in Kentucky, W4EMB, so 14066. Take the lock off. Right. Now there's 66. 14 minutes ago, I think he's gone. Let's try 67 for W3GTR. Now I'll go back to where I was. Grass is always greener. Right? This is a beautiful day. I'm supposed to be working. I really should be working, but man, I kind of looked at the solar conditions and looked outside. Anybody else on here? There's 6. I need to get this calibrated, adjusted again, because I remember this from last time. I'm at 60 and a half, but they're coming out at 60.3 is where they're reading me, and I have to assume it's a little bit off here. Speed it up a little faster so it goes quicker. Thank you. Nice. To me, that is a lot easier to key and sometimes easier to copy than 20 words a minute. Let's go try 17 meters. You want to? Let's try. Mode. Where's band? Band. See if it'll tune there. Oh, okay. So I'm going to pause you here, get this stuff added in. That way I don't mess it up in the end by putting people under the wrong band. So I will leave it running, but I'll edit this out. I don't know if I'm filming or not. I'm still connected. If I'm hitting the RBN. Yeah, there's one right there. I wonder if there's anybody on 10 meters. I wonder if 10 meters are live. Who knows? Let's look and see. There's some 140, 555. What's 140? It's 24. There's a 12 meters. Might have to go back down to 20. Still pretty good crowd on 20. One on 7, one on 40 meters. Yeah, look at that. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. 10 to 76. That could be a little bit higher. Wind is down. Got a little magnetic field movement. But other than that, pretty steady. Okay, I guess I'll go back to 20. Turn this down here. back up to about 10. That's close enough. Back on to 20 meters. I'm going to catch up my log. You guys can either hang out or not, but I will pause this so I can catch up my log. There we go. So N4 MJL Micah K06 HMK California. Okay. NQ1F Stephen K9JP WC1D and KC4MKD. Let's see if anybody's there. To turn this guy a little bit so I could hear it a little better. Okay. I think I'm going to call it quits so I can go home and see my wife. So I'm going to call QRT. Okay, so let me rearrange the camera here. Here we go. So this is a great activation. I don't know how well it worked out for you, but I had a really good time. I don't know if maybe I was hunched over, my shoulder was in the way, and the camera went out a couple of times. And well, we'll see if we can salvage something and we can get an activation that I can bring you along with, and you can enjoy. Now, whether you were here or not, I had a great time. I like it when you're here, but I had a great time. Love running my K2. Love the way it works. Did a couple of different bands. We did 20 and 15, and we might have got somebody somewhere else, but I'll have to look at the log and see. The reason why I turned the camera towards me is I want to share with you that I might be changing my format and the cadence that I release videos right now. For the last year, I've released a video every week. And at home, in my home, a serious medical condition has happened inside my home. There's been a serious diagnosis, and it's taken some of my time, and it's taken part of my brain. And I'm not asking for your sympathy. What I'm asking you for is your understanding that I may slow down a little bit on my filming. I hate the thought of slowing down on my activating, but because it's where I find my sanity. For me, Morse code happens without me being involved in it. I don't think about what I copy, and I don't hear what comes across the radio when I copy. My hands write letters and I hear letters. And when I send, it's the same way. I don't really feel like I'm sending. I'm just thinking those. And so Morse code is something that kind of gives me a place to go when the rest of the places in my head are less than desirable to be. So we'll work through this and we'll get better. And I'll do it. I enjoy videos and I enjoy sharing it with you guys, especially when you respond. So we'll see what happens. But if I drop off the map a little bit and you don't hear from me, that's what happened. If you're concerned, send me a note. I've got an email address, and I'm in QRZ. You can find my email address. So thanks for coming out to the park with me. Hope to see you at the next one. 7-3.